recording. We're live. Oh my god, we're doing another Pyrithal. It's been 7 eons. There was quite a bit of stuff happening. A lot of schedule conflicts. A lot of he said, she said bullshit.
What they say.
Oh,
I don't know.
You're a stinky Bo Binky.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah?
That was rude.
What are you gonna do about
Well,
it? Please don't do anything about it.
kills your new character immediately.
Please don't do anything about it.
what are you gonna do about it? Oh wait, no. I don't want my actions to have consequences. Never mind. Please don't let my actions have consequences.
I take it back. I take the stinky back. You're still Bo Binky though.
Okay, I can accept Bobinky.
can you?
I'll have to learn to live with it, Austin. I'm just gonna have to learn to live with it. But yeah.
True.
No, we live in a Bobinky age. But yeah, no, it's after many scheduling conflicts, I think one of our players is in a whole new country now. Hopefully they'll remember to join our game. But alas,
We gotta play.
we gotta play.
We have to kill at least these two people in front of us before we even call it a night.
Yep. So, right now, the party has 2 people armed and dangerous in front of them. Okay, let me back up here. How the fuck did we get here? What happened?
Beats me.
I cast Volcano.
Yeah. So
That wasn't a recap. That was me actively casting the spell Volcano again.
Okay. Well, before you do, let me recap. Last time, party went to the Raijin fields, went to oh my god, I believe it's fuck, I'm forgetting the name of the city. Either way,
all stretch.
Anyway, party ended up, heading to small city state and meeting the wife of the guy they just, fucking murdered, who happened to be the Emperor's brother. There's a whole thing about that. Yeah, so they stopped the coup in Balhadad. That was a while ago. Not coup, but, the siege in Balhadad. They left. They ended up killing the Emperor's brother while doing that. And they went to, the Raijin Fields. Went to a nice little city-state there. Went out to eat with the wife of the guy they killed.
Why did we do that? Like, we could have just ignored her.
Why? Because Ari is secretly empathetic, and she was kind of stalking you to begin with. Let's be real. It's like it's kind of hard to ignore your stalker.
It's easy. It's called a lawsuit.
As if the law matters here.
Yeah. Yeah, she said, nah, you can't sue me if I destabilize the government. And which she ended up doing to this small town, leading to noxious gas bombs. You guys sort of, bumblefucking your, just due to some bumblefuckery, it's like, alright, we are gonna take on this army head on. that didn't go well. Cut to the party, wearing, burlap sacks, sitting in a cage, uh, and currently stripped of all their items, armor, etc., etc. Um, the even Bunker is without a prosthetic arm and leg. Uh, that's how bad it is right now.
Mm.
Uh, the, and they also met a new friend. Uh, a Korup by the name of Baxter. Baxter is a little bastard man. But overall helpful because he managed to trick some guards to think that they escaped, only for him to cast Volcano, killing a shit ton of guards. However, more guards have showed up. Uh, and now, uh, you know, Bereau, I'm just gonna say right now, because you've been gone for a few sessions, you snap back to reality. It's hot in the room. You're sitting in the corner. This little fucking weasel man. This cast this giant fire blast in the middle of the room.
I like that.
It's like the equivalent of that explosion filter you see on TikTok.
Good. Good. That's good. However, there are more men's on their way. And they're keeping their distance. First up, party.
How many are in front of us?
Right now, it's just two guys. And they got their spear, you know, their wonderful spear guns.
So someone else can go first.
Yeah.
I
I
have the
believe you
ability?
picked up a couple of spears from the previous guards that you killed.
That I killed?
Yeah, when you casted Volcano.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but I'm sure that some of y'all have them.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm saying is I think we said that we picked up some of the spears.
Oh, yes.
That
but I
was
don't
not
have the stats for
stated.
the
That was
spear.
not stated. Last time.
I'm pretty sure we did. I actually am pretty sure we did that.
All right.
Yeah, we
I
said
will
we
let
did.
you know. It is if you use it at range, it's Dex +5. If you use it in melee, it's Might +5. These weapons suck. It is physical damage.
Let's see.
Wait, you mean like they've got a +5 modifier?
That's the damage. Is high roll
5 plus die roll.
Yeah, high roll +5.
Oh, okay.
There's
Okay.
no bonuses. There's no nothing. It is either a Might at close range or Dex at a range.
Okay.
And that is the weapons that you have that are kind of hot from, the dead guys in front of you right now.
Okay. Oh wait, that only costs 40. What was I doing? Let me go fix that up. There we go.
Because I can resummon my sword, but it takes a good amount of mana that I think maybe defeating these guys and just getting our equipment back will save more on the mana.
All right, let's make a guess. What do you think these guys are weak to?
I mean, you fought plenty of these guys before.
I have not. I have
Oh,
not.
Baxter hasn't.
I showed up and used volcano on them.
I say I don't know. I don't think they're like vulnerable to anything, but like you stab them, they go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vulnerable to stabbing.
I mean, obviously, your previous spell was effective.
Yeah. No. Let's try this one. Fulgur, please. Or yeah. No. Everything here is willpower and insight. Yes. Okay. Okay. Fuck it. Let's go. Yeah, I'll cast Folder.
Let's go gambling. God dang it.
Gambling? I'm gambling?
No, I was making a joke to that fucking TikTok. Let's go gambling. Oh dang it. Oh dang it. Anyway. Roll your attack.
Okay.
You doing Folger? Yeah, no, that fucking hits him.
That's gonna be 20 MP.
So it is both of them?
Is that hitting both? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's...
I cannot read this for shit.
That's
I have to highlight it.
Yeah, that's 9 plus 15. So that is 24.
Are they dead yet?
Nope.
Damn.
Bunker. Oh wait, no, it's enemy turn.
They're not looking good. It's enemy turn. That's right. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, bruh. How could they even get a turn? Can they even afford turns in this economy?
Well,
what are they economy?
What are they gonna do? Come over?
I mean, they should probably turn around and run away.
It's your move, Gold Man.
Shoot the mage. Call in reinforcements.
My last name is Silver Woman.
Can I give you a Fabula point for extra damage for conductivity in their metal armor?
I'm gonna say no because you guys have fought them before, and the electric damage has done nothing.
Can we just say these guys in particular suck?
Well, they rolled an 18 against you.
Oh, they're beating me up?
Yeah, one of them shoots you. They shoot like a force blast out of one of their spears.
A never before seen attack.
They have done this for the second session. That does a total of 15 damage to Baxter. Unless he has physical resistance. I
am currently looking for my stats, actually.
Okay.
Fuck it, it hits. They stripped me of all my gear. I don't have any defenses.
Yeah, you what's your dex die?
A D8.
Yeah, unless you have a D18, I think it's gonna hit. So yeah, they do a total of 15 damage to you. Next up, party.
What are the rules of teleportation in this place? Is there teleportation stuff here?
Right now, when you're in the room, you can only teleport within the room. Teleporting outside the room, once you leave this cage here, you should be able to teleport decently fine. However, you still need your stuff. And you do not have any of your accessories or anything like that. but if you're wanting, but the door is open.
Okay.
I will say now that the door is open, you can teleport in or out.
Did we happen to ever pass the place where they are keeping our stuff?
No.
We don't know where our stuff is.
Yeah, that is something you are trying to find.
Okay.
This is literally the last session ended with we opened the door.
Hmm. Bunker, I know you sounded like you wanted to go before.
Well, if I'm gonna have to throw hands while being completely naked, Bunker has to.
I mean, I guess I would be more effective than without gear.
Yeah. Like, the only thing I can do at this point is use the guard action, but I don't think Connar would allow me to have Bunker Buddy active. Because that's just a thing that's a part of my class. Not like actual equipment.
Maybe you built one out of stuff you found in the back of the prison. It's
Maybe.
all like rags and dirt.
I don't.
And okay, I can go.
Alright. Go for it.
I will spend 2 grave points to make a spell that targets one creature. Target both of them.
Nice.
And I will cast Drain, not Spirit, it's the other one.
Vigor.
Drain Vigor.
Alright. Roll attack. Alright.
Oh, I do have that lucky
I'll be
that
real.
lucky 7. But it'll probably kill them. Yeah.
That still hit. Now, whether or not it killed them, their magic defense is actually quite low.
Okay. Adam, add a 5 to the damage to each of them.
Okay.
For my new heroic skill.
Okay. So, altogether, that is 27.
27 to each of them.
Alright. Describe how you suck both of them dry.
Oh, you know, it's just those good old, like, tendrils of dark magic coming out and then draining them until they look like beef jerky.
Yep. These
versions.
The life is sucked out of them to the point where it's like you squeeze the Capri Sun can. Or a Capri Sun pouch. Just and both of them collapse to the floor. Ari's like, I'll go try find the stuff. I'll see you guys later. And Ari runs off. Leaving the rest of the party.
We're all okay with this. Yeah.
Good.
Sure.
I mean, to be fair, that's not the first time Ari has done something like this. But yeah. So you guys, what do you want to do?
I get up from my defeated Yamcha pose and and just shrug it and just like dust the dirt off. All right, the jerks are dead. Now we gotta fire shit. Um,
Is there? I guess there's only one way to go right now.
Okay.
Is there like a door also behind us? Is it like just one big hallway with 2 doors?
Literally, you were at the cell at the end of the hall.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we go forward.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So how do you?
Is there anybody else in cells in here?
Incels.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I hear female in here.
Oh, wait, is that a female I hear outside my cage?
I am legally, morally, and spiritually obligated to ignore you.
What about me?
But yeah, is there anybody else inside the cages?
I'm gonna say it's actually been pretty light. So you know what? I'm gonna roll for it. Highs or low.
Let's go for highs.
All right.
Hi.
Can we get much higher? All right.
Oh,
89.
89 prisoners.
No. There is one guy inside a cell. He looks like one of the guards.
Well, damn, this ain't gonna be some awesome prison riot.
I say, what are you in for?
Heresy.
I say, you want out?
I mean, you're gonna let me out?
what are you
I don't
gonna
know.
do if we let you out?
Probably heresy.
Probably more heresy.
I like it. I opened the door.
Sweet.
Yeah, I toss him one of the extra spears from the guys that went down. And I say, do you want to come with us, or are you going to go on your own?
What are you guys doing?
Heresy.
We're hoping to get our equipment back and then
Heresy.
steal our ship back.
Yeah. No, that sounds really difficult.
He says, well, I mean, I'm assuming this place has escape pods if you want to try and run one of those.
Yes. I do want to do that.
Say, well, best of luck.
Alright.
What's your name?
Becker.
Becker?
Yeah.
Becker.
Yeah,
Becker.
no, I got locked up because, you know, I questioned the Emperor's orders, and they said that was no good. But I really felt that was more of Zeus's orders, and kind of found it, you know.
What was the order?
Wasn't really wanting to shoot down poison gas into the town below. And, I guess treason on non-compliance. But they just said that it was heresy not to follow the decree of the Emperor. And then, now I'm in here.
Are they well? Best of luck.
Alright. Thanks. And he takes one of the guard outfits from one of the guards left behind and gets changed into it and proceeds off.
It's such a letdown. They label everything as heresy these days.
I say, so we continue on.
All right. So what's the approach here? Balls to the wall, sneaky, or a mysterious third thing?
Let me look. Let me look what I got. Cause I got like, what was it again? Symbolism? Spiritist Chimera.
I was gonna say, since they already called for more people, we should like sprint out of this room. But if we get like one or two hallways over without running into everybody, then go into stealth mode.
Yeah. Yeah, Steph?
Sorry, I have a question, but I probably should have asked this earlier before we started.
What's up?
It's about rituals, specifically Arcanist rituals, because the description is kind of vague.
It's usually pertaining to what the Arcanum is.
Yeah, and that's vague.
I think it's designed to be vague so you can stretch it depending on what you need it to do.
Yeah.
So are you talking about using to try and just teleport us out of here?
I mean, I can do that either way, but it seems like we want our gear first.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if there was a way to find our gear easier, since my Arcanum is a book of seemingly infinite knowledge.
Well, that is, you don't know where your gear is. Do remember one of the things it gives you.
I think what she's trying to get at, Con, is that can she use her Arcanum to like fucking mental scan the entire ship for like key item, like basically how you would like you see on like a fucking map, you see like a key saying like, oh, this is where your stuff is.
There's the sense the presence of magic.
Yeah, no
ritual.
There's, you can use with the tome. You could definitely stretch it into the way that Austin is saying, or you can use it to just sense magic items, though, you know.
Well, that's a separate ritualism as its own thing, senses the presence of magic. So I wouldn't have to summon the Arcanum, if that would work the same way.
Yeah, you could use the instead of just, you know, the Arcanum giving you the answer, you could use the ritualism to just figure out, you know, find the path, if you will.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Or, you know, tell you everything you need to know about this place.
Yeah.
So she's not using the Arcanum's ritual. She's using the generic ritualism that you get from any of the things that give you rituals. It lets you sense magic. Just so that you're aware.
Yeah. I'm aware, but it sounded like she wanted to use the ritualism based off her Arcanum.
I just wanted to know what I could do with it. But
yeah, I think she was saying she didn't need to do that, though, is what she was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, so you're just trying to find the specific, you know, magic that will tell you, you know, let me just clarify real quick. What are you wanting to do with it, and I'll tell you yes or no.
I want to find where our gear is.
You can use the ritualism for that.
Can I help with the ritualism?
Yes. If you roll above a 10, you can give Bereau a +1 to their result.
Yeah, I'll also help What's the roll?
And I imagine inside willpower.
Yes, it's insight willpower.
Yep.
No modifiers.
Yeah.
I unfortunately am unable to assist.
All right. You got a +1, Bereau.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, with that, you are able to tell.
Does that cost any mana, by the way?
Yes, it does. I believe it is 30 mana or mind points.
Okay.
I can resend the Fulminator site. It has a guide on a quick, how big the magic you're looking for is. But yeah, no, and a project quick guide. But anyway, with your ritualism here, and a little bit of arcane assistance from Baxter, you're able to tell that your stuff, like everything here, how do I put this? How do I put it? You sort of have, you know what? Because of your little undeadness here, I like to imagine it's a little ghost that goes out of you, and it just it floats towards where your stuff is. And I'm just going to show it. You're not in this room. However, you do.
Oh.
Yeah. You do see it's in this big sort of auditorium / storage area for Zeus's.
Okay, I have a plan.
Yeah.
It's not looking good, guys.
Okay. I have an idea.
So real quick, Bereau, describe what you saw to your friends.
You know those big mechs with the faces on it that we fought before?
No.
Okay, well, everyone else knows. It's like a room full of like 20 of those. Not 20. How many did I see?
Like 4 or 5, 4 or so. Like 3 or 4.
There are about 3 in there, as well as I'm just gonna say an entire platoon.
Yeah, so an entire platoon, 3 of those mechs, so pretty well guarded.
And I will say there are even more mechs that are currently unmanned. So.
Okay.
Perhaps a diversion.
I have an idea. So you guys know how we tricked the guards earlier with the ritualism, with that mirage spell I cast earlier. Well, I can use that. Can I use that very same spell to disguise to disguise us as the guards, or disguise us as uh Inuian soldiers?
Yeah, you certainly can. I mean, you also have, a
There's
bunch
not
of
enough to
dead.
go around.
Yeah, this is true.
I think I also don't I have a ritual that also does that.
Are you in the symbolist class?
No, but I'm pretty sure I did this before.
um, I do
If
not
we get
remember.
you next to the room, could you use one of your teleportation rituals to teleport the items out of the room?
Mm. Teleport creatures or items. Yes.
Yeah, so
Why
it
don't I
probably
just do
won't work
that?
from this
Why?
distance,
Because
Why
you
but if
can't
we
you
didn't.
can get
just
You
you
didn't.
next to it.
You have to know where your goal is in order to teleport to it.
So that's for the. Is that always the case with teleportation? Or that was. I remember that's the case for the Arcanum I have. Doesn't say that for rituals.
Um, I'm gonna say for the sake of logical sense,
Okay.
that's how it will work.
Okay.
Yeah, but you with the last ritual, you know where they are. You just need to be close enough for the ritual to be able to take effect.
Yeah. Close enough to see the room?
I don't think you need to see it, since you know where they are because of the past ritual.
Yeah, because of your previous ritual, you know where your target is. So now
It's
you.
just teleporting something from like across the ship is probably significantly more mana and higher check than we can pull off. But if you're right next to the room, like if we're in like a supply closet next to that room, you'd be able to probably teleport it out without much issue.
Mm, I could. I could also risk some mutation to do it.
Well, yeah, but the that would take care of the mana cost, but it wouldn't change the level of the check. And we don't want you to get it wrong and teleport our stuff all over the place.
Unless, uh, what what are your attributes at?
It would be 10 and 12.
Also,
If I
I
can,
I could make it 12
I
12.
I hate to
I
interrupt. I do want to paint a more thorough picture here from what Bereau saw with their check, because you did roll very well. Uh,
Okay.
so with that, you saw that they are currently working on locking your gear inside of storage containers, probably to be sold somewhere. They're also trying to dismantle the Baddington bus and having a hard time doing so because of how much you guys have reinforced this shit.
Is that in the same room?
Same room.
All right, yeah. So if we teleport the stuff out, once we have our equipment, we can deal with them. I don't think I think that's a good idea.
okay.
Because if we have to go there anyway for the Baddington bus, let's just go there. But before we go in, teleport our stuff out. I tell Baxter that those face machines steal magic and not to cast magic at them. That they'll redirect it. Like if he casts that volcano, they'll just redirect it back to us.
Got it. Aim for the and got it. Aim for the small fries.
Yeah. I say me and Bunker can take care of the big faces.
I feel confident that even if I rolled bad, I have enough Fabula points and bullshit that I could do it from here.
I do want to also just point out for a moment, Ben, you did your hand rubby rubs right near your mic. And
I'm like doing it.
it is.
I'm doing.
It was
Yeah.
so fleshy sounding. It was.
I didn't realize my mic picked up the hand rubs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's like, ugh.
Bro, if you want to go for it, I'll help you. I'm down. It's just you'll definitely want to spend the Fabula points. I think the highest check is 16.
Let me. So who's being teleported?
The items
The items
are being teleported to us.
Okay.
Using entropism ritual.
All right.
I have a question. Bro counts as a monster, right?
Demon.
Beast, monster, or plant. Pick one.
Monster, I guess then.
Okay. Can I learn a spell from Bereau? Using spell mimic.
I'm gonna say no because all of these are spells from actual classes. Sorry.
I was actually gonna suggest no, never mind. That would just be like helping during a ritualism check.
So good news. The spell itself is, the ritual itself does cost 80 MP to transport, because this is a big fucking ship. This is literally a giant air fortress.
80 MP.
Yep. And however, because it's, I'm having this classified as a small area because it is the group of items you are teleporting to you.
Oh, nice.
So, the dice level is 13. So you just you could probably
then, bro, if you want to use your magic thing to avoid the mana cost,
I'm gonna have to because
what's your magic thing?
That's not a bad idea.
71 MP right now, and I don't have mana potions. I'm assuming so.
It will.
I will need to.
No. Until you get your gear back, no one's using inventory points.
It's the fugitive experiment quirk.
Can fugitive what?
Experiment quirk. I suffer 1d8 instability and ignore the cost of something.
Is this the same roll?
Yeah, this is their back. What Bereau's describing is their background quirk. It's a thing that lets them avoid MP cost. At the cost of another sort of resource that if they get a certain amount of instability, then
I die.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
I don't think I have a proper grasp on the situation of what we're doing. Like, how much is this mana cost going to be?
It's going to be
I
80, but 0
on Baxter's shoulder.
Shoulder.
I can speak words. And I say, don't worry about it. Just trust Bereau. They're not even real. Like, they're like a demon. They've got it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I give a thumbs up to Bereau.
Bereau isn't real.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
To be fair, we are playing pretend right now out of character.
They aren't real.
So what's
how much
roll for these
systems?
How much mana does this cost actually? I really do not know.
0.
It costs 0 mana. I mean, if
Bro
you
has
did,
an ability that makes it cost 0.
I know, but what if they
Normal
did not?
80.
80.
80.
Okay. No, I just had this one symbol here, a symbol of sorcery, but it only knock it down by like 5 MP.
Yeah, no.
Okay, it doesn't matter then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go for it.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it. Let's do it. Let's
Let's
go for
go
it.
for it.
Do I have a +1? Or...
What do I roll?
It is, and this is based off
Because
your.
it's an Arcanist. I think Arcanist is double will.
No, it's Entropist.
Oh, Entropist. I don't know what that one is.
So
It's Insight and Willpower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not help.
Oh, do we have to roll again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rolling to assist.
Oof.
Oh.
You're not getting any help from me.
Okay.
That's right. We believe in you. And your Fabula points if needed.
Should I roll the instability first, or does it matter?
We should take a couple steps back.
I'm gonna have you roll instability first. Why not?
Oh no, I already rolled the other one first. I can make that 5 into a 7 if need be, and then it would be a crit.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
Do that.
Because you need to get one more no matter what. So
Is that
Yeah.
the Fabula point thing?
No, that is one of my other Entropist abilities.
Really, Entropists have the ability to just do that?
Yeah.
It's called
Well,
Lucky 7.
yeah, but and then now in that it's basically like you get a free 7 that you can add anywhere. But now that she swaps it with the 5, it's now a 5 in her bank. Right? That's how it works.
Yeah, until the end of the session, and then it resets.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay. Interesting.
What do you want your crit to be?
I always forget what these are.
Do plot twist. Do plot twist. Let's turn this ship on its fucking head.
I like to imagine that the way this is you teleport something else to us too.
The bus, the whole bus.
No.
We definitely do not want the bus in this narrow hallway. That's not good for us.
I don't know.
It looks like a pretty big hallway. I think
I believe in that bus could shit on this hallway. Bring it in here.
Oh no, what I think you should do is you should be like,
oh, actually,
you summon like some of the minions so we can clear them out first in this hallway when they're not prepared.
Even better, teleport the enemies outside the ship. Just teleport everyone you saw outside the ship and let them fall.
How about I teleport some of their gear as well? Like,
okay.
So... it's just nude when we walk in.
Yeah, everyone's naked.
All right. With that, roll your instability real quick.
It's a B8.
Yep.
The B8.
Your vitamin B8. Okay.
All right, not bad.
So.
That was so good.
Bro. You focus your energy on collecting your, teleporting the gear that's being, stored away. Out of the boxes it's in. And imagining that room from when you earlier cast that spell, and you focus. It's too much mana. No. You are a font of arcane energy. You don't need to deal with this. However, you have a temporary third eye from focusing too hard. You tense your brow, and then something opens on your face, and it's a new eye. It is milky and opaque like your other eyes, but it's yours. And throughout this area, your gear starts falling around you. I'm gonna say you have Ari stuff, or I'm gonna say Ari stuff is missing. Maybe they got it. Who knows? But you definitely have bunkers, arm and leg, armor, the Juggernaut one, which, upon falling to the ground, leaves a dent in the floor. Uh, the bunker buddy. Uh, and then for some reason, a bunch of armor belonging to Anuian guards just sort of rains down and starts clattering across the ground throughout this prison block here. And you guys get dressed.
Woo! Alright. So, what's next?
Get out of here?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not expecting us to come in fully armed, guns blazing. I think we just bum rush the bus.
I'm gonna down a mana potion.
I think I would like to do that too.
How much do mana potions give us again?
40. Alright.
Wait, really? Only 40?
Yeah. Actually,
I
I
would have
believe
thought it'd be
it's.
50.
I
thought it
think
would
it
be
is.
50.
I think it is 50. I could be wrong. Let me.
No, I think it's 40 as well.
Yeah.
Give me a second to. I posted
It's on
the
your
reference
character
thing.
sheets.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where?
Not
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I'm looking
Yeah.
at Bunker's sheet. It is 50.
yeah, backpack. You go to backpack.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
You got 50 MP back. Way to go. So, upon getting all your gear back on, you exit out to the hall to get to that big area and are immediately confronted.
Hey, it's Brecken.
Ignore Brecken.
should I ignore the other Brecken as well?
There's another Brecken.
Yeah. There we go.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
When did it's never over? When will you
Ain't
realize?
over till it's over, baby.
When will you learn? When will you learn?
Did you guys notice that there's like a small, tiny face up here?
Yeah. It's the guy.
Cool.
I'm so
If
glad
only-
you noticed
if-
that, Ben.
If
It-
only I could cast Volcano in that tiny hole, that would have made my day. But these things reflect magic, so I can't do that.
So you have a platoon, and you got one of these in front of you.
Sounds
I-
good.
Are they clothed?
I'm gonna say these ones are not.
I cast Volcano.
Like half the troops are.
So basically, I'm just gonna say they all have their helmets, and they all have boxers with hearts on them. They do have their weapons.
Do they have their weapons?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Can I
was gonna say. Okay, go on.
Can I quick fire enrage on a few of them to make them start infighting?
It doesn't do that, but it does lower their stats.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's battle time now. So
I know. I just like if we could just like get one person on the inside to start a fight. They're naked. They're afraid.
Not gonna get a surprise. We're not gonna get a surprise round then.
Yeah.
Fine. The cast will keep. I'm
it's
sorry.
literally
I'm
the
sorry.
first.
It's like my.
It's the first. It literally they find their. You know, you guys leave the room. It's like we got our stuff. We're gonna kick at, and there's like a bunch of angry guys are out here.
All right.
They immediately say, "We knew there was a breakout. We didn't know this was gonna happen. Fucking mages, kill them!" And the battle begins. Who first?
I'll go. I want to activate Bunker Buddy.
Alright.
Bunker Buddy is out on the field. And
in face-up position.
Yeah, face-up position and attack mode. I'm sorry, in defense mode. Bunker Buddy. And that also increases my might.
Wait, Bunker Buddy increases your might?
No, because I used the guard action. Not only I get the effects of Hawkeye, but I also get the effects of, and this is from the Fury class, Connar, Withstand, where I get to recover.
Cool.
Yep, hit points equal to 5, and my willpower and my might die goes up, or might or willpower goes up by 12, which in this case it's might.
All right, awesome. Next up, it is this is what I get for trying to play some music. All right, next up
is them.
It's them. And they are going to fucking start. Oh yeah, I can actually roll from here. You know what? They're gonna rally.
What does that do?
Until the next of they got +5 to HP right now.
Okay.
What little that does. And damage. So next attack might hurt. Maybe.
Okay.
Alright. Next up.
I would like to go if everybody's okay with that.
Because
I want to take out the big thing before you guys start going hard with the spells. I mean, you can target the little guys with it, but I want to put some damage on the big thing.
These guys are squishies, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, they are all acting as a unit. They're all acting as a unit.
So I could actually attack both of them then.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. They all count as one person?
Yeah. I am saying they are a platoon.
Oh. I think I can one-shot these people.
You can certainly try.
No, I meant... So, if these guys are one unit, then I can actually just cast Volcano and deal 50 fire damage.
Yeah, but that probably isn't enough HP to take them out, and I don't know if we really want to spend all of the mana to take out these peons. I think let me go first and whittle them down,
Yep.
and then we can
Sure,
finish them
sure,
all.
sure. You can go first. You can go first.
All right. So I'll activate my my Arcanum. I'm gonna use the new one that I got, which I don't think I've actually done in game yet.
Right.
Shadows begin to surround me, and I get some shadow leathery wings. My hair goes dark, and I swing at them. I fly over.
All right. Go for it.
Can't believe y'all.
Yeah, that definitely hits, since their
Nice.
their defenses are down.
Yeah, and this is targeting both the group and the big guy.
All right.
And so next, I need to roll.
Let me see if you hit the Magitech Golem. What did you roll?
Yeah. 20.
20? Yeah, no, you hit both.
Yeah.
And how much damage altogether?
So I need to roll, because it does extra shadow damage. Another might die.
You're doing Shadow Strike. Okay.
Well, I have to when I'm in this form.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do very much. That's okay. And so it does 11 plus so it does 60 damage dark to both of them, and then I take 6 damage.
Okay. So you take 6 and they take
60.
60 each? Okay. Yes.
So yeah, I'm just like zooming around, slashing at him.
Alright. And that is
and that's it. That's it for my turn.
okay. Next up is the Magitech Golem's turn. That's dark. Oh, and that's dark damage too? Okay, ouch.
Oh, is it vulnerable to it?
No, but it's not resistant.
Oh, okay.
And okay. So you just start mowing through a bunch of these guys. There's like 50 guys here, and then you finish off by doing a big uppercut towards the armor.
Yeah.
Which the armor is going to act in retaliation with, and I can actually roll from this thing now.
Remember, I'm flying, so it has to use a ranged attack,
Yep.
unless if it can also fly. I know some of them can fly. I don't know if this one is one of those.
So
I think you had one that could fly.
yeah. Well, it's going to actually fire its cannon. Actually, you know what? they know there's a mage in the room, so they're gonna try to swing at the mage. So they, priority 1, destroy mages. And, you know what? Bereau, even or odds?
Odds.
Alright, Baxter, you're evens. Alright. Unfortunately, it goes towards you, Bereau.
I feel like
I feel like technically a mage too.
I chose it, so it should be the opposite, you know.
Anyway.
Hey, I took the first hit. Your turn now.
I know, but I wish I had
Bereau,
gone before.
what is your physical defense?
12.
Well, it rolled an 8 altogether, so this thing swings this big fucking sword at you. You've seen this song and dance before. Pick on the mage. It's kind of made them predictable at this point. It swings its sword down at you, and you're able to sidestep it.
I can see it with my third eye.
Yep.
It knows all.
You've actually been trying to see if you can see through it when you have your eyes closed. It has fucked your depth perception. Yep, you're right. I can speak English sometimes.
Can you?
No. Either way, your depth perception, high tier, wonderful. It's very fun to alternate between, upper eye and left eye, right eye and upper eye.
It's fine.
Yep.
Blink.
Blink. Triple blink. One eye at a time.
Makes a squirt. Like a squirt.
Yep.
Sound.
Yep, it's definitely a wetter blink than the rest of them. Anyway, party turn.
Can I, if they're gonna, in case they keep targeting me, can I do something to?
Yep, you certainly can.
Help. I'm going to activate some of my mutant powers.
Alright. Go for it.
So I'm going with the one that makes me fly and the one that gives me a higher insight die.
Alright.
And I take a third of my hit points down.
Okay, they cannot attack you with melee attacks. So you fly up into the air after the smoke clears from that big swing. Swing and a miss. Also, Bunker Buddy is up, so no one bitch about getting hit. It's literally the most useful member of the party. Not you, Bunker. Bunker Buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough, but also I've made Bunker now in a way that I can't die. I like to see you try, you dumb, other than story.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can... Thanks for the challenge, Austin.
Anyway. I heard recently the Nuians have dabbled in nuclear technology.
Hey, Austin, are you resistant to radiation damage?
When I guard, yes!
Literally become the fucking refrigerator from Indiana Jones.
No, have you seen those videos of, people testing out their game and you parry a nuke?
Good.
Bunker has become that now. Anyway. Oh, wait, no, I also have that mirror shield, remember?
He could just simply deflect it back.
Well, must be nice.
Anyway,
Too bad they send 2.
2 nukes. One that hits you in the back.
my turn hasn't started yet.
Next up
The guard
is...
effects effective.
Like, my turn starts. I play Bunker Buddy. Okay. Nuians nuke you. I use Mirror Shield. Okay, enemy turn again. They nuke you. Okay. Deadeye. Okay, they nuke you again. 3 nukes in a row. Bunker, you're famous.
Tanking 3 moves.
Next up, because one of them is in the air, Bereau is now in the air. You know what? She's airborne. Ready, aim, fire, and they aim their spears and they shoot at you, Bereau. They do not have that.
No.
They do not. Does a 13 hit your physical defense?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Bunker Buddy somehow manages to eat up 18 damage and being pelted by laser fire, basically. Just and Bunker Buddy just keeps eating hits. Delicious.
So 18 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And oh yeah, they're champion 5, so they have quite a bit of turns left. Next up, party turn.
I still can't believe Bunker Buddy isn't a real person.
Bereau, do you want to go?
Bereau
I just went.
Oh.
Bereau is airborne.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whee!
Does that only leave me now?
Yep, you're up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do what I said earlier.
You nuke him?
Yes.
All right.
Do I have to actually roll to nuke them?
Yes.
Make sure to tell me when they're in crisis.
Will do.
Okay. So
Are you
either
hitting...
I'm not touching the mech.
Are you using as a multi-attack? Yes or no?
Okay. Either I hit the group as a whole for like 50, or I hit every single individual for 30, and that all adds up to like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 270 damage.
I thought we were counting them all as one unit.
Yes, but if we count every single one individually and then group them together as the one unit, then that's 270 damage. So
you gotta think of them like they're like a swarm, so it would just be the one.
Yeah.
I know. I just want.
You just want big damage.
They take 55 damage actually.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Did we add the extra? Hold up, I gotta double check something from my elementalist class.
Yeah, you might have more stuff that you add onto there.
No, I only have like 2 other things, and that's like if I cast an offensive spell, if I have an arcane weapon equipped, you gain a bonus to your magic check, which I haven't pulled out my weapon yet, so we're just gonna leave it at that.
So I know your thing rolled the magic check on here, but I don't actually think you need to do that.
I don't. That's just it. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's still a spell. It's just like, it's still a spell.
Yeah, but
right?
it's not. It doesn't have the attack symbol. It just does it. So there's no roll.
I mean, it is a heroic skill.
Yeah.
Connar,
It's not.
what do
It's
you
not
think?
like it doesn't have an attack roll. It just causes somebody to suffer 50 damage.
Oh, that's what it. Oh, it just does that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then if
They
it's
suffer
if it's that.
55 damage.
Okay, so that is. It just costs the MP at this point. I forgot
Basically.
the spells that heroic skills. You don't have to roll for those.
Well, some of them do, but not
Not
Volcano.
all. Yeah, not volcano.
Yeah.
And you're just focusing on the big swarm.
Yes.
Okay. So that is
55.
55. Ouch. Alright. So, a group of 20 guys is just sort of, you point in a direction, snap your fingers, and, kaboom! As multiple, guards are just fucking,
Erupted.
yeah, basically. And you're trying to keep it from, killing everyone in the hall. So it's controlled detonations, basically.
I did not say this.
Oh, Ben, would you, if you'd like me to illustrate it this way, you fire a beam in a line, and it does that thing that you see in anime and video games, where it's like it makes explosions following the line.
I like to imagine I just literally summon a volcano, and it blows up underneath them.
Okay.
Like little mini volcanoes just appear underneath their feet and just spew lava everywhere.
So literally these tiny geysers under like 30 dudes just.
How is this happening? We're in an airship! This makes no logistical sense.
I love magic.
Next up, it is them. These guys. The platoon. And they are going to, you know what? They're gonna start doing a beatdown on Becker. I'm sorry, Baxter. Becker's that guy from earlier. Anyway.
I just noticed the other face in between the two faces.
Of what?
This
one. Yeah, that one I noticed.
Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, the roll. Beat down. Ouch. I'm assuming your physical defense isn't 21, Baxter.
Listen, my defense is straight up an 8. I don't have armor.
Alright, well, you take 20 damage after you do
this Bunker Buddy.
Bunker Buddy, you find yourself surrounded by guys, and Bunker Buddy manages to swarm around, get caught up in you, wrap you up, and then spin you out of the way of getting, like, beat down on. Actually, better illustration, because you're a little bastard boy.
Yeah.
And Bunker Buddy, his chaotic wiggling, usually deflects all sorts of foes for the party. But he's not going towards you, and there's a bunch of guys surrounding you. So you just grab onto Bunker Buddy, and you pull on him, slide him in your place as you run away, and he gets beat down for 20 damage.
What did I do again?
You just
I
pull
think-
Bunker Buddy into the way of you getting the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah.
Next up. It is party turn. Actually, who's left in the party?
No one. It's a restart.
No.
Wait.
I started
No.
my turn.
Wait.
Oh.
Because these guys are a champion 5. So they have
Okay,
multiple
yeah.
rounds.
Okay.
They have one more round here.
Cool.
And I guess they're going to try to shoot at Bereau again. That's a 14. Does that hit Bereau's defense?
Yeah.
Alright. It's 16 damage. How much damage can Bunker Buddy absorb? Because he took 18. Then
He has 12 HP left. So.
This did 16 damage after the
Yeah.
the first 8.
Yeah, so Bereau would just take 4 damage after this, and then Bunker gets to pull off his attack, his free attack.
Okay. Go for it.
I didn't quite find it.
Yeah. Real quick. Gonna load in the Hawkeye, and I get plus 10 to this with the Hawkeye thing, real quick.
Yeah.
Plus 10 on the roll anyway.
Go for it.
Alright. I'm going to kaboom.
Earth-shattering kaboom.
Does without using any ammo, this 30 hit any of this infusion shots.
Yeah, that fucking
Does-
hits. I've never
So it's
Jesus Christ.
so
Sorry, how much damage
And
did I
how-
take?
you took 4 damage. You required 1 band-aid.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, I have to spend the 10 mind points in order to do so, so yep. Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down to 56 HP. I'm sorry, MP. 56 MP.
Okay.
And bunker, and also bypass resistance, so how much does this just do? It's just 57.
It bypasses resistance.
Yep.
Altogether, 57. And is this a single attack?
If I turned it multi, will it do more?
I mean, by definition, yeah. It would hit both of them.
Yeah, it would hit both of them.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll spend another 10 MP to do that. Well, hold on, let me see how much barrage costs again. Okay, another 10. Okay, yeah, no, I'm spending another. So 66, I use 20 MP to shoot at all the enemies. As like the equivalent of like a howitzer goes off on all of them.
Alright, wait, how much? That's 57 towards both of them.
Yep.
Bypassing resistance.
Yep.
Alright, so that is a total of Hebus. Yeah, no, you literally howitzer these fucks. Oh wait, okay. So, unfortunately for the big elite armor, he's out of the picture. But our good
The
friend,
Goon Squad.
yeah, the Goon Squad over here, they are in crisis now, bro. Now I have a question for
Okay.
Burrow. Are constructs subject to your in crisis thing?
Um, give me a moment. It's when a creature, as long as they is a creature, and as long as they are not undead.
Okay. All right. So give yourself another one of those, by the way, Burrow.
Okay.
Um, the platoon is still up. There's still like a good 30 guys left.
I could probably end it all.
All right.
Bro, shit, when you said that, I thought Bro was gonna shoot
I
himself.
could end it on Burrow.
I could end it all. I could just end it all now.
Would that cost mana? Because both me and Bunker can do some damage without using up any more mana.
I can cast Volcano again for the fun of it.
Yeah, it would cost some mana. Well, I could do something that doesn't cost mana. I'd do less, but damage. But
I mean, we're about to bust out of here after we kill these guys, so we should be fine to do whatever, right?
No,
No, we've
there's
got that
something
whole other
else?
room.
What?
There's another with like 3 of the heavy armors and more of the guys.
Oh, I thought we were already there. Okay.
No. We've barely moved. That's why I'm saying like we shouldn't probably spend all of our resources on this fight.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Bunker has a way to get back MP as well, so
I have a way to get back HP.
Yeah, so are we it's back to our turn?
Yep.
Yep. Do you want me to Hawkeye so Bunker Buddy's back up?
How bad do these guys look?
They're in crisis.
Yeah.
Did they just get in crisis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, put up Bunker Buddy.
Yep, Bunker Buddy coming back up. Bunker Buddy reinflates.
Bunker is like literally at a bicycle pump.
Yep.
Or he's like,
Yes.
he's like revving up the fucking lawnmower attachment.
Pretty much.
I like to imagine every one of your fights has the awful sound of like a rotary engine just sort of going.
When you hear the sound, when you hear the Cerulean Knight come towards you with his awful sound, and it's that noise, you know you're already dead. Like, I just presume the peons have, like, the fucking mooks have, like, legends about him, like, the fucking Blue Knight.
Can you imagine dying and the last thing you see is a fucking wavy arm inflatable tube guy? That'd be quite the fucking trip, my guy.
Look, the Emperor's brother met him, the fucking Odin met Bunker Buddy. It's gonna get to a point where get to a point that the Emperor is like, what is this powerful creature? It's just wave fluttering at him.
Yeah, so it's the enemy's turns now, right?
Yeah. Yep. And they are going to yeah, they're going to make their last stand here. Uh yeah, yeah, they're going to try to beat down Baxter again. 16 Baxter.
Yeah.
As soon as a bunch of guys are chasing you, and as soon as Bunker is done reinflating, you like kick Bunker Buddy into those guys, and they start like ripping at him in order to get back at you. And all the damage that you would have taken, which would have been about 20. Yeah, no, it's 20.
Mm-hmm.
It is instead transferred to Bunker Buddy instead of you.
Cool.
Nice.
Next up, it is party turn.
All right, let me hit him first. I won't pulse this time because that'll save some health. I'll just do my base attack, so it won't be as much. The problem is that it's a lot of damage to miss out for me. Yeah, and you wanna? Nah. I've got plenty of health. Let me. I'll do the shadow pulse.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 definitely hits.
All right, so and then roll. Oh, nice. So that's 62 dark damage.
All right, 62. And all right. There's still a few guys left.
How many guys?
Let's just say a few.
Okay, I'm gonna take another grave point.
Yeah, I mean, they're not dead yet, and they've.
That's how it works. I get the points when they take damage when they're in crisis mode.
Okay, understood.
Okay, I want to finish it off.
Well, it's their turn.
It's their turn.
I thought.
Can I go? I haven't done any damage this fight. I would like at least one attack, if possible.
Oh.
I think they have enough health that both of you will need to go. I wouldn't do any big attacks though.
I won't.
But it's the enemy's turn first.
Yeah, enemy first, and then.
All right. More shooting at Bereau.
I've done no damage this fight. Why? Wait.
You're flying.
I mean, really, they're attacking
How's
somebody.
flying?
That's what they're really doing.
Yeah.
It did damage.
It's 18 to attack, but it gets absorbed by Bunker Buddy. 19 damage to Bunker Buddy.
Oh, Bunker Buddy. my love.
As a ceiling fan manages to catch him and sort of in the way of a barrage of heavy fire.
Why are we just aiming at this thing?
Yep. Anyway. And it is Party's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the Drain Vigor spell. There's only one thing counting as one unit on the screen right now, or
Yeah.
just these guys. Okay. So I'm gonna do Drain Vigor.
Drain Vigor.
Drain Vigor.
Yeah.
That's not what. Did that work?
Yes, it
Was
did.
it 12? Okay.
Yeah, literally, their magic defense is piss poor.
Okay, and then you add 10 to the damage.
Who joined?
I'm so sorry.
We were just about to finish up.
I know! I forgot!
Yeah. Well, Bereau manages to take out all of these nerds. Or what's left of these nerds, as they all get sucked up and turned into jerky and or used up Capri Sun pouch. Dehydrated, if you will. And
So I get 0 because they died.
yeah,
Does it work? I don't get any of the HP.
They had 16 HP left.
Now I'm asking about my spell. Because I'm supposed to get hit points back, but it says if the loss was reduced to 0, you recover none. Or no, I think that means if they somehow
if they do something to
it.
reduce it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're good. So you get whatever.
I need a freaking calculator. Hold up.
You did a total of 24 damage.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. You did it. You fucking annihilated these bozos. And Ari's back with her stuff.
Yippee!
Ari, just to explain where
I
you were.
did 33 damage, not 24.
You're right. I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay.
So, Ari
walks into a room full of corpses.
15 minutes late with Starbucks.
Yeah. Ari, I'm gonna let you know right now. The room that you had to be sneaky in order to get your stuff back, because you ran ahead. You were able to locate where your stuff was. You weren't able to get the Baddington bus, but you were able to get your bike at least.
Yay!
And there's an entire platoon of guards and 3 of those giant 3 active patrolling mech suits. And after you go back the way you left your friends, you find that they have just finished fighting off a bunch of dudes themselves. And have managed to get their stuff back through means you do not know. But they're alive. And so is that new guy.
Sweet.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
We're live.
Peachy
I want to
keen.
get. Yeah, no. I guess you could say that.
Sarah, I'm my character's emo Hal. He's covered in shadows.
That's dissipated at this point. Ari just missed it.
I have a third eye.
Bereau does have a third eye.
Where is the third eye?
Watch me blink two of them, different eyes, two different eyes.
Where is the third eye?
It's on their forehead.
Oh, okay.
And I blinked the top one, and then the left one, and then I blinked the right one and the left one.
Why do I imagine like the center, like the forehead eye, just like closes vertically?
It can do both.
Oh.
It just kind of depends on what it's feeling like, you know.
Yeah.
Like it blinks once, it does it horizontally, blinks again vertically.
Yeah, you know, like a lizard.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like a normal human eye from, you know, from the outside. But yeah. And then over the mic system here. God, you guys have some major chutzpah. Oh, it's me, Zeus. I see that you broke out of jail and managed to get your stuff back. That's real sweet. Right now, I have my boys completely dismantling your fucking ride. So good luck going home or whatever the fuck you're trying to get through.
I don't remember if he had this accent.
Yeah, no, he had this accent. You sounded like this the first session. This is how I sounded like.
I would like to spend a Fabula point. I would like to spend a Fabula point that his stomach just really like starts to hurt right now. He can keep doing his monologue, but it's going to be very uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'd be there myself. I'd be there myself.
I'm spending that Fabula point.
I'll let you do it. He says, I'd be there myself, but unfortunately, lunch was fish. You know, fish was disagreeable with my stomach, and now I'm on the shitter. You see why I'm preoccupied right now.
You talk to people on the toilet?
Yeah.
Wait, how are we doing this two-way communication if it's on a loudspeaker?
I can see you through my camera system, and I have audio pickup on it. Don't think
I just thought he was really good at reading lips.
Nah. It's a little bit called you fucking backyard yokels don't have this kind of tech that we have here. You know, everyone
to give it to us.
Yeah, no one ever thinks about how great fucking communication technology is. Everyone's all about the next weapon.
I've just never thought of like putting a communication on the toilet. Usually people like privacy during that time.
No, not me. I literally have one of my sluts watching me right now. It's her job.
Or slut.
She gets paid.
I feel like.
Are we near the escape pods?
Nah.
No, I don't want to ride the escape pods. I just want to send them out.
Oh, if you were thinking about using the escape pods, I launched those bad boys into the fucking earth. No one's
fucking
leaving.
Fucking lucky.
Sir, please.
So.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen,
Can I?
You're trapped up here with me. So there's two ways out of this. You can fucking die, or you can give up, and then maybe I'll decide if I want you to live.
So are we seeing him on camera? Can we see like where he is right now?
No, he's over audio right now. You do hear a small fart.
Bro, do you want to see if you can see him on the shitter?
So that I could teleport us there.
Sadly, no.
I just think it would be really funny.
I know how teleportation works. I'm not going to let you know where I am. You can certainly try to find me. Make your job easier. Oh, and everyone on the ship, if you manage to kill one of these bastards, I'm gonna double your pay.
Is it possible to make his toilet explode from this distance?
No, it is not possible.
Can I make it
also
possible?
he's already making his toilet explode. There's nothing you can do.
That's it. I can freeze the pipes and make that explode.
Connar, don't underestimate me. I would like to spend a Fabula point, so that way when he goes to wipe, he realizes he's out of toilet paper.
Why do you think the sluts are there?
He's not gonna let us.
Also, it's a fucking
all right, fine.
Okay, fine. Then I spend a Fabula point for the slut to go take a bathroom break for somewhere else.
I'm gonna say no. He's like, listen, you're stuck here. I've already hollowed out the engine of the Baddington bus. So here's the deal. I actually have my hands on your little keys right now.
Ew.
Well, not right now.
He doesn't wash.
Evil. Nerd.
Are you sure you're gonna want those keys back?
Fucking keep the bus.
Yeah. Connar, does he have the real keys or does he have the rings? Wait, does he have the real keys or does he have the fake keys?
I'm gonna use an Ultima point for him.
No.
He has the real keys.
I thought he was going to use the Ultima point for the toilet paper.
No, that's one Ultima point he's not going to be able to use later, but you know. He states, listen, two options. I'm going to give you about 5-10 minutes. Talk it over with your friends. Give up, explain, and, go back to your cell. I'll come in later or send somebody else. I'll most likely just send a bot. And you can, talk it over and tell me everything you know about these things, how they work. I mean, I'm going to figure it out eventually. But if you tell me, it makes my job easier. Or you could just fucking kill yourselves. Or, here's another option if you really want to fight me. I'm just going to gas every part of this ship.
Aren't you already doing that?
That's a good one. I like that one. That was a good joke. No, seriously, I'm gonna fucking send neurotoxin through the air vents, and then I'm going to crash the ship into a major population center.
Wow, talk about drama.
And unload all the neurotoxin there. So, and I'll be fine. You guys won't. Maybe my crew members will be fine. Their masks are usually handled for this. But it's to give them a little bit more incentive. And I'm going to give him another Ultima point, and this is what the effect of this Ultima point is. Because it is a life or death situation for now, everybody on this ship for the rest of this arc here, all enemies will be treated as having extra damage. So he good luck and go eat shit and die. And he disconnects the comms on his end after you hear a last little. And
can I go ahead and take the masks off the people we just, or I guess they just killed?
Not all of them are in one piece. You guys kind of went to town.
What about all the stuff that I teleported off of them?
So they don't have their stuff on them?
That was actually connected to the air canister that kept them. That would have acted as a secondary breathing source for them.
Okay, we'll just have to find new ones.
Yep. And of course, the engine of the Baddington bus has been hollowed out. So, new objective. Find Zeus. Make him stop. And fix the bus. So yeah. But we'll do that next time. On Fabula Ultima Pyrithal. I'm Boosh /Connar /your GM this evening. You can find me Boosh at Can Join Artists on Instagram, B000SH on Blue Sky, Con the Artist on Twitter, and join the Discord, be our friend. Maybe you'll get to join one of these games if you're cool and we hang out or whatever.
Links in the description.
Links in the description for that. Like, comment, subscribe. Does anyone else want to do their plugs or anything? Anyone else have anything to plug?
Oh, I'm gonna plug hot chocolate.
I love hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right. On that note, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.